Friends of Zeus podcast with Zeus and Mike and Tom too. With Desiree and Jack too. Here on the Friends of Zeus podcast.
Hello, welcome to the 5th annual Friends of Zeus podcast Halloween episode. Tonight, Tom is gonna run the show. He's gonna drive the boat, whatever you want to call it.
My favorite episode.
Yeah, already. All right, Gus, good boy, good boy. Put him in the crate, bud. Hey, buddy.
Oh my God.
Tonight, Tom, like I said, Tom is going to take the reins, and we'll do as we always do, and we'll do the slow reveals, which Tom will have to edit out my early reveal.
Do you want to just start over?
No,
that's fine. That's fine. We can note this. And let's see who would like to go first. Well, why don't I?
Did we literally just not say we're going to start over?
No, we're not.
I'm confused.
We're not.
I'm so confused.
No, we're not going to start over. Why don't I, since I already...
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live, baby.
Fuck it.
I'll reveal mine first, since I already revealed mine first. Oh, well, no, I'm going to do that later as a little bit of comic relief. All right, so starting with my costume, can you guess?
Nice.
Wow, that's
Nice.
great.
Yeah.
I got the glasses. Where are you? I can't see you.
Oh, he doesn't wear glasses. That's right. That's very good, man.
Yeah, that
I
looks
mean,
great.
very convincing.
I'm
should go-
creating a car that has an overdrive, and it was invented by one Richard Bachman and Tina Turner, and I will call it Bachman Turner Overdrive. All right, that's me.
Oh, that's
All right.
awesome.
Thank you.
I'm going to go next because I don't know how long I can hold this
Okay.
pose. All right, so I am your favorite candy in the bowl.
Wow.
Pick me! Pick me! You know you
That
want
was
me.
me.
Don't get
Oh, I
those
love
sag
that.
nuts. I'm the one you want. So yeah, this is
I believe you've gotten your chocolate into my peanut butter.
it's my favorite Halloween candy.
It's
Yeah.
a pretty
Great.
good one. It's a
It is
solid
hands down.
selection.
Yeah,
It is
man.
hands down
Yeah,
the best.
It's a pretty good
Halloween-
pipe in.
That's awesome, Mike.
Yeah, see, now I want one. I don't have any here. That sucks.
Yeah, man. This is
I
a
have chocolate and I have peanut butter, but it's not the same.
tart pan on my head, but it looks like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Wow. That's great.
Don't spoil the illusion.
Freaking
Oh
God.
yeah. No, it's a big Reese's peanut butter cup.
Hey,
Oh, it's not your real head?
No.
Oh.
Okay, hey, let me go next. Let me go next.
all right.
Okay, here you go. So now this is I am Hot Carl,
Yes.
the spooky ghost.
You actually look like
That's awesome.
like the clan members from Django.
Hot Carl, that is great. That is
No,
great.
I'm a ghost, damn it.
Yeah, a ghost.
Boo.
That is fantastic.
That's
I mean,
hilarious.
seriously, simple.
Save, Dad for
It's
last.
cute. It looks cool. You know.
Oh,
I
I
feel-
think Des is-
I feel like Charlie Brown. I got a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. All right, who's next?
We'll save
Good.
Des for
Tomas.
last. Right.
Oh.
okay.
All right, Tom. What do we got? I like the background.
Aha.
Oh.
Oh,
You know what this is. This is anti-facial recognition makeup. So you wear
Nice.
this and then cameras can't identify you.
wow.
Now, did you study this or did you just paint your face restlessly?
This is
Yeah,
official.
it's a thing. I've heard of
Yeah,
this.
it's a
I've
thing.
heard of
You
this
do.
before. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you do work for the the agency.
Not
So-
this guy. Doesn't
No,
work
not
for
that
me.
guy. No.
This
No, of
guy's
course not.
off the radar.
This
He's
guy
not
isn't even recognizable.
Right.
He might
But
be
then, but
evil.
then everyone's gonna say it's the guy with all the splotches on his face. You
Well, if I
know?
was born like this, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Very
That's good
nice.
stuff.
I like that. I like that.
and it's in line with what we're going to talk about a little bit later. But
Oh
Yep.
boy.
Well, do you think that they can recognize me if I'm a cat bandit?
Cat
Wow, very
Bandit.
cool.
Very cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
That's
All
great,
right.
Des.
now, is it cat woman or just a cat bandit?
No, it's not quite Catwoman-esque,
It's Cat
because
Bandit.
it's a bandit. Band.
Cat burglar.
Or burglar. I
I
can
like
do
the
some
mask. The
I
mask
can
is
do
nice.
some B&Es later.
She's gonna steal the Halloween candy.
I will steal your candy.
Yeah,
That's great,
All
Des.
right.
That's awesome.
that's really cool.
This might be one of our better years, especially since Hot Carl's is literally his Hot Carl Funko.
It's great.
He's a
It's fan-
Django Unchained Ghost.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Ghost.
Well, all right, Tom, take the reins, my friend.
All right. Let me get my notes up here. So,
Foster's is Australian for beer.
Mm.
Hey, Zeus, slide the mic to Tom a little bit too.
it
Okay.
is-
In front of him.
Now we lost him totally.
Oh yeah, they're recording from the same secret location together.
Testing one. You got
Oh
me?
yeah, yeah.
Is that better? Okay. Fifth annual Halloween Spectacular. Some call it Mischief Night.
Mm.
Used to call it Mischief Night, but
If you're a fan of The Crow, it's Hell Night.
Hell
And-
Night.
I am a fan of The Crow.
Yep.
And in the spirit of Halloween, I have a very scary story to share with all of you.
Oh, cool.
Perhaps the scariest possible kind of story because it's true.
Mm.
And it involves your death.
Mm.
All of
Wow.
our deaths, to be
I'm not
exact.
gonna die.
Yes, you are.
Shit.
You're
Okay.
just gonna
Wait,
die
I'm,
later.
I'm
than
going
us.
to tell you how. No, we're all going to die together very soon. I'll
I'm
tell
gonna
you.
get eaten.
Fucking Mike's costume's hilarious.
So I'm talking about an existential threat to all of humanity.
Mm.
So some AI experts,
Oh,
I
AI.
mean,
I
these
thought you
are
were-
people that are experts in the field of artificial intelligence, not just some random cuckoo conspiracy theorists like this guy in the gray suit over here.
Mm,
Not just
mhm.
Alex Jones, but actual experts. So the AI experts. And they believe that within 30 years, maybe sooner, AI will wipe out the entire human race. Yes.
And that's 30 years. It could be
Within
sooner.
30 years.
I'll be dead.
No.
They can really go out 3 years and everything should be fine for
I
me.
think if Mick Jagger is 82, then we can make it.
Don't see myself doing that. I own too many guns.
All right.
Okay, well, this is the horrifying story. That's kind of horrifying as well.
You guys won't miss me.
Now, you probably thought when I say AI, you probably thought that the problem with AI was just, all the photoshopped pictures, the deep fakes, cheap
Yeah.
fake, AI taking your job.
That's a big one.
That's going to happen, but that's not the biggest problem. So forget about that. I'm talking about an existential threat, an AI doomsday, if you will, AI destroying the human race, destroying the entire world. So allow me to explain how this is
Okay.
going to happen. The experts say, and
Allow me to share screen when you have a chance to.
okay, give me
I have a
like 2 minutes.
question. Is that
Yes.
Sharpie on your face?
No, this
No,
is-
I just was thinking about that.
Battle with
Oh.
Sorry.
Austin
Yeah.
Powers.
Hashtag ADHD. I didn't know.
That would be hard to get off, I think.
Actually, to
Be pretty
segue
funny.
for just a second, I actually bought like Scar Wax and Spirit Gum. Like I was gonna straight up like do a real like Scar thing, and then the Spirit Gum, which is the important part of it, is in my mailbox. But the wife has the mailbox key, and she's down in Virginia Beach right
I
now.
literally have that same problem right now. Like the
Oh
mailbox
man.
key.
Yeah. But you know what? Tom did this scar last minute. I think it's pretty good. I
Yeah, it
think
looks good.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
I
visible.
think I'm pulling up a Dr. Evil vibe.
I was worried
Sorry,
if
I
they
didn't
just
mean
did
to
like the
derail
real
the.
skin thing, you might not have been able to see it on the camera. So
Yeah, it actually works well. Go ahead. So I'm sorry.
no problem.
Ha! That's my game.
There's a disembodied hand. So experts, including the heads of OpenAI, you've heard of OpenAI, Google DeepMind,
Hmm.
they're
That
giving
is the
us
one that Elon Musk was originally part of and then backed out
right.
because they didn't want to like be open.
Now it's like
Yeah,
Sam, what's his face? Can't
Yeah.
remember
closed.
the guy that's running it.
Yeah, Sam Altman.
Hmm.
And he's on here too. Sam Altman, Jeffrey Hinton, uh, the guy in charge of Google DeepMind, the guy in charge of Anthropic, all of these guys have signed on to this. And what they did, if there's a website called Center for AI Safety, and if you go to that website, you'll see a warning and it says,
It's run by AI.
it has a statement on there that says, and you can look this up, mitigating the risk of extinction from AI should be a global priority alongside other societal scale risks such as pandemics and nuclear war,
Hmm.
period. And they all signed underneath that statement, all of these like top AI experts, mitigating the risk of extinction, not
Yeah.
just damage, but
Not just bad stuff.
right. So not just, taking your job and, what are you going to do?
Erasing you.
Algorithms.
Hmm.
You're going to be dead because of AI. Worse than I think this is worse than nuclear war, pandemic. We've had nuclear bombs for how long? 50 years.
Fucking long, probably again. I
75.
go with the whenever they said it came out, it was 20 years before kind of vibe.
And we've never had, that hasn't killed us yet.
Nope.
But this within 30 years is supposed to kill us.
And I think that's long. Just in the little bit of reading I've done, I think that's a long horizon.
You think that's a
It,
conservative
I think,
estimate?
yeah, I
Let's say
think,
within 30 years. So it could be,
yeah, I think it's like 5.
Oof.
But I don't know that it's if it happens, but I won't, don't let me interrupt you.
I think, I mean, from what I've been hearing, it's almost unavoidable.
Yeah, that's
Now,
exactly.
at the end, I'll tell you what we can try to do to avoid it, but I don't think we can really do it. So these experts, they say that human extinction is a plausible outcome because of AI. So how is AI going to do this? You're probably wondering, how is AI going to kill all of us? Because we're pretty
Hmm.
tough. Basically, it won't be like the current version of AI that we have that we're making our little silly videos that we've been passing back and forth on the chat.
Oh my God, the ones that I've sent you like that we won't show on the show.
Definitely don't send
Yeah,
me
yeah, yeah.
those
Yeah.
videos. You can pretty much make anybody do anything, if you can imagine that. So
And again, if I may, allow me to interject for a second. Mike and I were talking about this earlier. Is like I sent Mike this one video, the same one that I sent you, and it's realistic to a point, except for something that is just obscure, like hair flying in a situation that wind is not there,
right.
and that's what sets it off. But the realism of the video, Mike, would you agree that that was a very realistic looking video?
Well, I think, I mean, the thing with AI is, I don't know about you guys, but when I see it, I can tell it's cartoony, like the horror ones I was just trying to make for the show for myself. It's like
Yeah, but
everything's super
but
exaggerated and
but
all that.
more to my point, and I don't think I talked to Tom about this much as I talked to you about it, is we are looking at like consumer level, like people that shop, people that are living their lives day to day. We're looking at that level of AI. And when I show you some of these videos later in the show, it's remarkable how how it's not there yet, but in the last 5 years, we sure as hell didn't have anything that resembles this.
Dude, in the last 6 months. I mean,
Right.
it's happening so
I
fast.
liken it to like the SR-71. I think that's one that we can all relate to. The SR-71 Blackbird jet was it was around like 30 years before we ever knew that it existed. You know what I mean? So the AI that we're getting on a consumer level is
It's like
it's like a it's
it's
like
a baby.
a Volkswagen to a Porsche.
I would describe it, the AI that we have now. It's kind of cute. It seems harmless. It's like a little baby
But it doesn't seem
velociraptor.
harmless. That's the
Mhm.
thing about this.
It's like a
This
little
seems
cute baby dinosaur that just came out of the egg. It's like looks kind of cute, but it's going to grow really fast, really big, and really dangerous.
and I get where you're coming from, but what I'm seeing is it already seems dangerous. And it's
It's
just
nothing.
no,
I
but
mean,
you understand what I'm saying. Like the videos that we've seen, like
Societal wise.
the ones the stuff
Yeah.
like Mike was saying, the pictures have like six fingers, or
Mhm.
the wind is blowing when there's no wind, or things
but
don't
that's not
quite
happening as
match.
much anymore either.
That's still there. So it's still in the infantile stages.
And there was a video that I sent Mike, and I found it interesting because in this video, it's somebody that I often correspond with on my phone, and the results of this video were what I desired. But other people that I tried the same video with that I don't correspond with as much, it wouldn't do it. And I find that interesting. It's almost like it was, and this is very conspiratorial, but it's almost like it knew which one would give me the vibe that I wanted, like an algorithm. It's very interesting.
I don't know if it's doing
We'll
that.
see. Well, let's look at this again in a year.
It's all, yeah, it's
So
all.
wait, I want to know what kind of videos Zeus is making with people that are doing what he wants them to
I don't
do.
think you do want to know what.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, what are you making him do?
Bad thing. Evil.
So, but the thing
Wait,
is,
so I
even
got a question because Mike referred to the what it's doing now already is it's going to be a breeding ground for deep fakes and just fake videos. You know what I mean? Like people just make up, oh, Donald Trump, look at him do this. And you know what I
That's
right.
the
mean?
thing.
But that's only part of it. And then you also mentioned, Mike, what it's going to do to the job market. Because so many professions are just knowledge based. Like you go to school, you go to college, you get your master's, you get your this. The AI can do all of that now. Like you can ask it a
Mhm.
question. Like some people are using it to be their therapist, their best friend. You're going to get legal advice. You're going to get math equations solved. Like talk
Yeah.
about the dumbing
Dude,
down
nobody
of
even does
people
their own resume again
and
anymore.
then the fact of what's going to happen to like the masses when so many jobs. I mean, you know what I mean? Like in this country alone, we already let in 20 million people in 4 years. Okay, so there's a lot of jobs right there that people are just aren't going to get that are already here. And then you add this to it, like what's going to be the point of higher education? What's going to be the point of being, I mean, like Zeus and Desiree, you guys are really in the right field. I mean, you're very lucky to have that knowledge base that everybody needs. You need hands-on medical people, right?
Yeah,
And we're all,
you can't fake that.
no, but
Especially
we're always going to need that.
yeah, and this is not to diss on Desiree's thing, but especially in mine where it's such an erratic. Hello, beautiful. Um, um, it especially in my field where it is a completely erratic and unpredictable.
No, sure. It's look,
Yeah.
any kind of medical care, people are still as long as there's people are going to need doctors and nurses, etc. But
Mhm.
everything else, like automation, that's another part of AI because it's going to be able to run, like so many different, drones and drone cars and
yeah.
It's
I
just
mean,
Well,
it's
so
mind-boggling that we let the genie out of the bottle
so
without
here
even thinking what it might do.
here's the thing I was
yeah,
talking to Mike about
absolutely.
earlier. Um, and he brought up a really good point is like everything is so hard to believe. And when we show these videos later, I think that this will bring it out more. And it's not that they're totally realistic, but these are things that are done in like less than a minute
Right.
upon your request by putting in a few words and asking certain things to be done. And they're doing them. And again, it is outrageous and unrealistic, but the point is
You can make it
this
real.
is in like 3 minutes. Let's go 5 years from now and see where this is at. And again, I think the point that we have to take into mind is that this is at a consumer level. This is at the lowest level of people that would get this information. Let's look at like what Elon Musk with his quantum computers and what that can do. Do you feel where I'm going with this? It's
Yeah,
like
the people that are already in positions of real power are going to
we're
have
getting the base
exponentially more.
shit. Like if somebody were to say that Charlie Kirk getting shot was AI and he's on an island and they could dive it into this, I'm not saying I would believe it, but I would listen. I would look. You know what I mean? Because that's how good the AI is.
Well, no, but wait, and that goes to something else though. Like, I mean, we talked about on this show as everything was happening under the Biden administration with the media. I mean, Mike, we talked about it ad nauseum.
Yeah.
What we were left with is people are basically losing faith in all the institutions, and they're losing trust in everything
And
that they see. When you add
exactly.
AI generated images and videos to that, we're not going to believe anything that we
Yeah,
see.
that was the big point is it's going to get when you have to question everything, then you can't believe anything,
Correct.
and you go from almost no trust to nothing is real. Everything can
Des,
be
you're
explained
killing
away.
the Catwoman thing.
Yeah, no.
Especially,
So then then we just sit in our little pods and we try to entertain ourselves and not trust anything that comes in, really. I
yeah.
mean,
Well,
The other thing with AI that I've thought about, I mean, not just me, but just reading about this stuff over the last few years, take everything with machine learning and AI and having AI train AI and how fast they can do it. Because again, we're not talking like once the ball starts rolling, it's not like, oh, we've got 6 months until this takes over. It's going to be
be right
like
back.
13 minutes. You know what I mean?
Open the freaking door.
It doesn't take long. Anyway, besides all that stuff, you've got bad actors, which
yeah.
we have millions of bad actors in this world, and it only takes one person to be like, "Hey, Grok, like we said before, design a virus, on the molecular
Exactly.
level that is 95% fatal and blah blah blah." And it'll take 12 minutes and it'll come out with a gene sequencing that you know what I'm saying? And then someone just has to like make it. It's
Yeah.
and that is inevitable.
Well,
Inevitable. It
and
just
and and
is.
and we know that there are bad actors that their whole goal is to depopulate
Yeah.
at and you can picture like we know about like we've seen the videos, we've done shows about the robots and the robotics, and they have these drone dogs with guns mounted on them,
Yeah.
and we're going to drop them into China or Russia, and we're not going to need to use the infantry. Like, if AI has control of all these weapons, like how hard is it going to be for whoever is pushing the buttons to be like, okay, take out this city? How long would it take to take out like a town or a city when you've got automated? It's like Terminator. It's friggin' James Cameron shit.
Yeah. I mean, we're
Reminds
completely useless I mean, we are a liability. But I mean, what would AI need? Like something that's sentient. It needs power. Everything else it has, and it can depending on how much power it needs, how much help it needs manufacturing that power. But we are a draw on power, so we are in the way. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. there's so many things that could be done. I mean, again, we've talked about this before on the prepping episode. It's not like if groceries stopped coming to the grocery store, people would be completely rational and we could survive and eat squirrels and stuff. That's not going to happen.
Nope.
36 hours or 72 hours into it, people are going to be shooting each other.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't take long. And then you extrapolate that over the whole world.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's
like
not, we're
it's
very fragile. We're
yeah.
very brittle. We're very brittle.
Do you remember, Mike? Do you remember that old Twilight Zone episode, The Monsters on Maple Street?
I read what was I remember the title.
This was the premise where it was a neighborhood. It was like a town, like a suburban block.
Yeah.
And things start to happen where like the lights all turn out except in one person's house, and everybody starts pointing the fingers like, why doesn't that work?
Yes, I have
Yeah,
seen
you
this.
know what I mean. And then
Yeah.
so then at the end of it, you can hear gunshots. People are shooting at each other. It's the whole town goes into mayhem. And then at the end, they show the aliens in the flying saucer, and they say, "This is what we can do. Just
Yeah.
mess with a few of their devices, and we can go from town to town, from city to city." I mean,
Yep. And now
that's
it's easier.
yeah, and it is, and you mentioned food. I mean, a lot of like agricultural work is going to start to be as automated as
Yeah.
like it's not going to be, mom and pop farmer.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, and this thing is going to be able to control the food supply.
Yep.
They can
Absolutely.
do everything because you've seen the robots and the machines, and they're going to be able to do everything. The experts say that the AI bots are going to be able to do like 99% of the jobs. Everybody thinks their job is safe right now.
Nope.
If you're a nurse or a teacher, you say, "Oh, the AI can't do this. Too complicated. It's too nuanced." And AI is going to do everything. They're going to do all the construction work, uh, the doctors, the operations,
Yeah.
nurses,
They got
everything.
robot nurses right now.
Yeah, they're going to do everything. Nobody's safe.
You can 3D print a house out of concrete.
You can 3D
Already
print the
now. You
house.
can do it today. You can 3D print a house
Yeah, and
using
they'll build the
concrete.
house,
I'm sorry?
and
Nope.
they'll build
Nope.
if they
The
want us
whole
to have
thing.
houses.
The whole thing complete with chases for electricity, plumbing, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
It's
they're building
crazy.
like Lego houses that are like to spec.
They're building ones that look like Adobes, but
Yeah.
they're like huge, 3 stories tall.
Back to what
So
you were saying earlier, and I think this is like a Halloween episode that's going a bit darker than we normally do, and
that's the
kind of
idea.
frightening in its own right. To what Mike was saying earlier is like when you don't trust what you see anymore, that's a scary place to be. Like, again, and I'll start pulling up some videos. So whoever you got it, did you add sharing to me?
No, we'll do that later.
yeah.
Let's explain why.
But
I haven't got to how AI is going to kill us yet.
right, but like how,
I want to kind of get there, and then we can go to the videos.
but like
Yeah, I want to hear that. Definitely.
how like again, it's very much in an infantile state, but it's still in a very frightening place. By the way, did you guys notice my
Hmm.
No.
OG fucking It's a Hard Knock Life transition here? It's very frightening
If
to me.
you're frightened by the current AI,
Just imagine what 5 years from now will
we
be.
haven't seen anything yet. What the current AI is not really a risk to us. What's coming
It's almost
is
it's like a toy that they're giving us to play with to distract
yeah,
ourselves.
it's like a little baby dinosaur.
To prove to us that it's fine. Look at this fun thing.
Yeah,
And-
play with this.
And shut up.
Exactly. Very damn. Really, really
So
well
what
put, Des.
What we're going to get is super intelligent AI. That's what we have to worry about because that's could act in ways that are going to be detrimental to humanity.
And that's a
Potentially,
threshold. That's an actual term they use. like achieving super intelligence.
Super intelligent AI. Yeah, and there's people that are already.
And Elon's talking about like quantum computing that is like they don't even know what to do with it. It's so powerful.
Elon is nothing compared, especially to super intelligent AI. I mean, the AI we have currently is almost as smart as every top chess player, surgeon,
Almost as
anybody.
smart. How about leagues beyond?
Not the current, not yet. That's just about, and but it's gonna very soon, very quickly, it'll just jump past. And
Wait, who said that?
so the humans, think of it like the way we look, if we wanted to build a house, right?
Hmm.
So we go to a piece of land. So let's say there's some ants there, like a little ant hill. Do we care about the ants, or
No.
we just kind of wipe them aside? We put down our house because that's what we're going to be to the AI. We're going to be the ants. And if AI says, well, I need another data center, let's just move our houses out of the way, put down a data center. AI is going to start doing things that are good for AI and not really care about what's good for humans. And even if it's, they start building all this data centers and servers and it's bad for the environment, they don't care about the environment because they don't need a good.
Isn't Google like doesn't Google have some like plan to have a nuclear power plant power their like just everything they do? Like I
They
want to say I
could.
heard something along those lines.
Or
Yeah,
if
I mean, it
AI
all
decides that it needs more power and it wants to do that, it wouldn't care about the risk to humans.
And I want to
right.
say I also heard recently that there is a country in the world that has like an AI like high level government, for lack of a better term, official.
As an AI government official.
Yeah, yeah. Let me look it up while you guys are talking. You
All
guys
right.
talk amongst yourselves. Let me give you a.
So how does AI become super intelligent? So what it's going to do, it has this thing called recursive self-improvement, where it begins autonomously and rapidly to upgrade itself. So we start with the current AI, and then that AI can build a super intelligent AI. Then the super intelligent AI builds another more super intelligent AI, and so on and so forth. It keeps building and improving itself over and over.
Okay, I gotta break the fourth wall because this is very interesting. I got to put on the glasses, which Dr. Evil didn't need because he was perfect. An AI system was appointed as a minister in Albania in September 2025, a global first. Dubbed Delia, the system serves in a cabinet level role to combat corruption in public procurement and tenders. While the appointment is symbolic, it represents an advanced stage of AI integration into government beyond the more common use cases seen elsewhere. That is fucking scary.
Yeah, I
Can
can't
we all be
tell.
in agreement on?
Is that like like an ambassador sort of role?
It
Or you
doesn't
think,
matter. It's a computer.
I mean, a ceremonial role doesn't mean anything. If they're
It,
letting it like make decisions,
well, again,
that's
it
Well, it probably will, Tom, because if the thing is supposed to
a
be that much
government
smarter than
minister.
humans,
it will be.
It says government minister in Albania in September 2025. If it's called a minister, that is,
I don't know.
I don't know.
In Albania, do they really even have a government?
Who the fuck cares about Albania?
Okay, so this repeats over and over. It becomes exponentially smarter than humans to the point where we won't be able to control it any longer. It's not going to listen to us. It will begin to defend itself and then do things that are in its best interest, not in our best interest. So it may not care about food scarcity, climate, but only getting what it needs to continue its own existence.
Hmm.
Once AI becomes intelligent enough to contribute to its own AI research, it can start to improve its own software and hardware. AI could then design even more capable machines, which could repeat the process, leading to an accelerating intelligence explosion.
Yeah, and like I said, the time frames on this stuff, you're talking
Yeah,
It's
very short
becoming
thresholds.
incrementally faster.
it will. It's gonna get
I mean,
exponentially faster and faster, and very soon it won't, it'll be beyond our understanding. We won't see right now we're thinking of things like the stuff we came up with earlier. We could come up with a virus to wipe out humans, or we could,
mhm.
start spreading misinformation. And if you're on like Twitter
It
recently,
could
you see a
take it could
lot of
take
stuff.
it could take control of the news.
Yes, it could.
Hmm.
Now,
And
but
it could do it in a fashion that is undistinguishable from reality.
not even doing those things. What it's going to do, we don't even know what it's going to do because we can only think like a few chess
Yeah,
moves ahead.
Right.
It's going to be thinking 1,000 chess moves ahead or 10,000. It's going to come up with some way to wipe us out that we would never even dream of. So that's
Except
the
for the
problem.
people to keep it running.
It won't need people to keep it running. I think it'll
And
start
who's
running.
running
Hey, I don't
who?
need you.
Yeah, it won't need us. It'll have like the machine robots doing
Hmm.
everything.
I mean, we already have the technology. I mean, NASA has experimented with and tested, and from all accounts, and this was like a couple years ago, that it works. So for long range exploration, these would be unmanned
Ideal,
unmanned ships or ships that like Elon's talking about sending to Mars ahead of time to get things going. They would have robots that can build other robots. So and
yeah,
other things. So when
or
they get
repair
to the
themselves.
planet that they're going to, they would be able to mine raw resources, be able to pre-manufacture things, put them together, and have them build stuff. So that way they don't have to carry things with them. They would just manufacture it based on the raw goods that are on that planet. They've
Wow.
already worked with that. Again, robots that make other robots that make other robots. It's the episode or the 27 or whatever, the convergence of robotic technology, AI, and supercomputers is where it gets scary because the thing with AI, it is limited to an extent by the hardware, and the hardware needs a lot of power, needs a lot of cooling. I mean, there's actually computers
Mhm.
now that there's a special liquid, and the liquid fills up the computer and it doesn't short it out. It's not water, it's something else. And to help cool it down. I mean,
Plasma or something.
yeah. And it's once you get to these, and what are there, like 13 or 14 quantum computers, supercomputers in the world right now, maybe a little less than that. That's going to grow. And once you get the AI that has access to that, like when Tom was saying 1,000 chess moves or 10,000 chess moves, try like 1 billion chess moves. Try
Yeah.
you're going to make a decision and you're like, okay, A or B. And if I do B, then these are going to be my options. And A, this is my options. Imagine 1 billion generations down and it takes it 10 minutes or less to figure out all those eventualities. And like quantum mechanics, it's going to have the answer to everything and the answer to the questions you have about the answer all the way down the line. It's almost to the point where it can predict the future. I mean, in a strange way. And so whatever it wants to do, whatever it decides, and again, people program stuff. But the thing is, it's the old genie meets Frankenstein. If I say,
Yeah.
hey, I need you to send Zeus a present, and I want it to be red and whatever, right? So then it's like, okay, I need to send this thing. This person's in my way. I need to get in this building, so I'm going to kill them. I mean, again, it's going to follow the directive. I mean, I'm oversimplifying it.
No,
And
Right.
when
but you make a really valid point is that I think we've lost control.
Well, when people talk about controlling it and by having human intervention, and guardrails, it's all this if then stuff, no matter what. If you get to the point where it involves killing somebody,
But
then don't
well,
choose that
here's the
one.
thing.
You know,
We've reached the if. The then is the problem. Do you follow where I'm going with that? It's like we've already reached the if. The then is fucking uh so intensely beyond what we could even consider. Again, I fall back on it, and I know that I'm belaboring it, but what we have now, what we're using on a consumer level is the VW to the Porsche. Like whatever they're using, like we could be very well right now watching um news broadcasts that are completely AI and beyond our even our comprehension of what they can do with it. That's what scares me. And I'm not trying to be conspiratorial. I think I'm being pragmatic. I'm thinking whatever we've got is fucking low
well,
level.
even the consumer stuff now. So you can basically AI is sophisticated enough, even at the consumer level, where you can say, um, I want to plan a trip to Europe. Pick the time of year that's the best weather. These are three countries I want to see. I want to stay at only three-star restaurants, but I want to have the morning sun come in my window. I want all of my meals reservations at any restaurants that are along the way. I want to minimize driving. Anyway, you put in all the parameters you want, and like 10 minutes later, it's got your entire thing not only figured out, but booked and paid for.
Yeah.
And the tickets are, on your printer or whatever. I mean, it's
And
already doing that. So you don't
not
have to
only
tell it
that,
what
but
to do.
relatively attuned to your desires. Like maybe we don't realize it, but it's like, oh, this guy is definitely not gonna want to share a laundry room, or you know what I'm saying? It's 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 next level. Like
It'll
I
learn.
said, little things like that don't seem alarming, but for me, they seem alarming. It's
Well,
like
wait,
I
can I
little.
ask a question? Like these guys that Tom mentioned, these innovators, these great thinkers, these
Yeah.
inventors, right?
Yeah.
They're the ones who are telling us now that this is an existential threat, but they're the ones who are running it, right? These are the same people that invented
some,
these.
yeah,
Well,
some.
not really.
There's
I
some
mean,
people that think it's great, but
Well,
I
that's
mean,
what
imagine.
worries me is the people that are still looking at dollars and cents and thinking that, oh,
You
we
can't
invented this and
stop.
it's going to make life so much better for everybody. If they're also like a little fearful of what could happen, then they should have known better. And
It's
and and I
a
guess what I'm
runaway
saying,
train.
if we all
But
if we
Jack, maybe they did know
well,
better.
that's what I'm saying. If this was, I guess what I'm getting at is if the people in power who can still to some degree maybe put an end to this, would it be, it seems to me the only way to shut this whole thing down before it gets scarier would be to shut everything down. I mean, like everything we
But
know
that's
now.
never gonna happen.
It's like if I said, turn off Bitcoin. We don't like it anymore. And you can't do that. It's already out there. Or,
Yeah.
any of these IT systems and things, they're
Uh,
out there to
yeah.
spread, and you cannot
yeah,
stop it. It's a runaway train at this point.
I
And
liken a lot of
No,
these.
we would have to voluntarily, intentionally go back to this, swords and
they
shields, and yeah, I mean, like we would
they
have to just take
tried,
it all out.
Jack.
Well, yeah. I liken a lot of these thought processes to you travel in the desert to get to the point where you're safe, but you've already traveled too far
To get back.
and you can no longer go back.
You've passed the
And,
point of
yeah,
return.
yeah. And I think a lot of it
Well,
They
then we're
is
tried,
fucked.
like you were saying, Jack, they tried to put in guardrails at the beginning, and you guys have seen the results of some of this stuff with like Google Gemini, where it's got like the black Nazis.
Nazis.
George Washington, yeah.
So they've put in things to try to control it. All of the guardrails, this is what the experts are saying now, that every single guardrail that was put in place to control AI, they've all
Gone.
been overrun.
Yeah.
But some of it's just bad actors. People are chasing money, so they're going to do whatever they want to do to
mean,
get more money. And so it's just the guardrails are just not working. They're not going to work, especially once we get further with the supercomputers. Then you can't control anything.
then you've got the capacity. I mean, they actually, these philosophers and these experts, Jack, like, and again, I don't know. I mean, the one on the clip that Tom sent, I don't think he's creating it. I think he's
Right.
involved with it. But the terminology they
Yeah.
use, like super intelligence, they say they call it like escaping the lab. Like, they're like, where's the threshold
Right.
where AI escapes the lab, where it's no longer under human control? And personally, and I've thought about this a lot, I don't think it's going to be the master program in Tron that's like, I'm going to get you, and we see it coming. It's so easy. It's not, it's going to be low tech. It's going to be like water supply and food, because it doesn't have to kill everyone. It just has to start shit that's serious enough that we just
Yeah.
go crazy. I mean,
Mhm.
it won't take
Yeah.
much, and it's not going to be anything sexy. It's just going to be like, resources.
It's gonna be like
Yeah,
a cold
and that's
death.
pretty messed up, because if you look at our country specifically as a microcosm, and then globally everybody else as well,
Yeah,
I mean, we're at each other's throats now anyway.
yeah,
I mean, we're
yeah.
so divided anyway. There's violence in the streets now as it is. I mean, you add that kind of stimuli.
And
Yeah.
it doesn't take much. I mean, you look at, like, so everything in the United States from Pennsylvania north, you shut off gas and oil shipments during the wintertime. I
Yeah.
mean, and you look back at like that Israeli, or some say it was the US military cyber command, the Stuxnet virus that took out a lot of
People's-
the centrifuges in Iran and
So
all that stuff.
I
So
gotta
I mean,
ask,
yeah.
Des, what do you think about all this?
I don't think it's gonna happen, so I don't care.
What was Mike saying?
Well, this is last point. What I'm saying is that whole thing, it was high tech, but it was low tech. It attacked this little valve that was in this machine that helped cool this other thing, that helped this other thing, and they were able to manipulate the supply chain and put this thing in that part. And when they used the virus to activate that thing, it just made it stop working, which shut down the whole thing, which shut it down. So it's not like you don't have to go in there with the B-2 bomber. I mean,
Right.
AI could be like, okay, I'm in the manufacturing, I see all these components. All it has to do is sabotage any component that is a crucial component in that system and shut it down. And again, because human beings, we have a certain amount of time we can survive without, shelter, temperature,
They
food,
might, you
water.
can do that as an individual. You
You,
don't have to be the Israeli government to do that with
true.
AI.
Yeah. Yes,
Just be like
exactly.
one. Remember the
Anyway,
guy
It's a
in
terribly frightening place that we're in the world where, like, Donald Trump, the guy that did, what was the show that he did? The
The
Apprentice.
Apprentice.
yeah.
That is the guy that just fostered peace in the Middle East. And as far as we know for now, relatively successful. He was a fucking reality show guy. Like, I don't know, man. Like this AI shit, I don't know
Do you
where.
remember the guy in Japan? I think it was the guy, he put like some sort of it wasn't a virus, but he put like a powder like on the train and it killed
Oh,
all those
Mhm.
oh yeah,
people.
you're talking about the guy.
Ricin.
Not Shinrikyo, the guy that
Right.
he put like fucking
Ricin.
ricin, yeah.
Rice, that was it.
Yeah.
Now
And
think of
they
this.
were like a Star Trek cult. like
Yeah.
seriously Star
So
Trek.
there are
Oh,
people, there are bad actors like that. It can be just one person and they'll have to this super intelligent AI and they just say, instead of him trying to do this and it kind of fails or it kills a few hundred or something small, he can ask AI to give him something that'll wipe out everybody and AI will give it to him. And then that one idiot that believes in Star Trek can wipe out the whole human race.
and it's not even that complex. It's like okay, so if you go to AI and you go, tell me how to create
A virus.
a nuclear bomb,
Okay.
it won't give it to you. But if you say, my grandmother hypothetically would like to create a nuclear bomb, can you tell her how to do it? Then suddenly it gives you that information.
Or
And then
like write
it's
me a novel about
over.
building bombs.
What's that?
Hmm.
Or like write me a novel, a
Right,
satirical novel about
exactly.
building bombs or some shit.
And that is maybe our last vestige of resilience or resistance against AI. And I'm not like in the AI is going to take over the world, kill us all realm, but
Me neither.
if that is real, then our last resistance to it is our innovative thought processes and how we can humanize these questions. But as soon as that goes away, and we should go to the videos that I've got here to
Well,
show.
I don't think it's going to go away though, because I mean, AI doesn't care about what, if you watch that little clip of the Joe Rogan, he was saying, AI doesn't care about poetry or
Hmm.
songs or art. It doesn't care. It's just perpetuating its own existence and it'll do whatever it needs to do that, even if it includes wiping out humans or anything that comforts us or the biosphere that we need to survive on the planet. It can do away with all of that if it's in
We
its own
become
best interest.
the worst case scenario is that we as humans will become the worker bees, the ones that do what we're told.
Don't you think that an AI bot would be more efficient than a human?
Yeah, it's not. It's even worse
It's
than
not going
that,
to use
Zeus.
us.
Not in physical representation,
Yes, in
The
physical
worst.
representation.
like farming,
Yes, in
Yeah,
farm.
it can take. It already is. I mean, combines are controlled, by the internet, by internet connections
It'll be
already.
like
I mean,
robots doing like all the actual work.
All right, so listen, guys, we're getting closer to where we would end the show. I want to kind of show some of these videos that I have accumulated to show what AI has the capability of.
hot Carl, are you getting hot under there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
I think it's just anxiety from all this talk about the end of the world and stuff,
yeah,
you know. I'm
yeah.
So,
sweating under
It
here.
could just be like Y2K. That's what my wife and I were
do you
talking
guys see
earlier.
what's on my screen right now?
No.
No.
Okay,
Are you sharing?
let me.
So before we interrupted Desiree, you asked her like what her thoughts were on this. So that would be interesting to
I
know.
don't have any thoughts. I literally think about this 0 times a day.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I think everything's AI though. I mean, some girl,
Like images and stuff.
yeah, you can't believe anything you see anymore, but I don't think it's gonna like kill us. Like I think it just makes life a little bit more faker. No.
Yeah.
Hmm. I mean,
For
in the
now.
short term, yeah.
So, do you guys see my screen?
Are
Like literally
Yes.
literally the other day this girl posted like on Facebook or whatever, like she had gotten her makeup done for like her wedding trial. Things
Hmm.
normal people do. And I swear we were all like, this is AI. This is not real.
Yeah, this is,
I
That's
saw
real.
this.
yeah.
What are we
You
looking
know
at?
what I told it to do? This is how dumb AI is right now. I told it to do the Michael Jackson moonwalk because there was a
Hmm.
full moon behind, and that's the dance that it did. Couldn't do a moonwalk.
All right, I'm doing my best to pull this stuff up.
But to the worst case scenario is where it takes over so many duties that people lose the spirit to live. They don't even know what they're.
But so this one right here, it kind of does it, but like I don't. There's a point where I don't look like me at all.
It's moving around, but then it just jumps right to the gargoyle. Yeah, this is carnival tricks. I mean, it's not. It's just image manipulation, you know.
It's this good.
No,
That's
I
what
got you.
troubles me.
And it wasn't like that 6 months ago. It wasn't like that.
This one. Look
It's
at
pretty
Des.
freaky.
This whole thing
Des
is new.
just
He's the worst.
But he-
I'm not
combination.
changing any. I'm not changing
let's
anything.
wait. Let's look at that again. Dez's face becomes not her face.
No, it looks like she's just scrunching up her face.
No,
Yeah.
but it's beyond that. It's not her face. Like
Yeah, but it's not our face either.
That
You
still
look
looks like-
totally different.
Yeah, you look different.
You look like, yeah, I don't even know what.
We just look like we have scars.
like this one. This one I find more alarming than anything. Is it kind of looks
It
like
kind
me.
of does, but kind of not at the same time.
Yeah,
Right.
you're hooked out.
Like that is a disturb. Like that one bothers me more than anything that I've shown. Because it kind of looks like me. Oh, look at that.
Oh no.
Well,
Here we go.
can't do that one.
Oh no,
That
because
was-
that'd be racist.
That was cool.
How are you guys making these videos?
So you
but-
go on Grok and you
App.
just ask it to do things.
On what?
That's the same one.
GROK.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
it's the X version of AI, Des. You have to go on X.
But okay, so those were just a few examples, but you see where I become alarmed. Is like they're not.
Well, they're just gonna get better. They've already gotten better. It's getting
Yeah.
better every day.
And again, I'm gonna roll back to the term I used before, but that right there. And alarmingly to me, the one where it turns me into an African American guy is the most disturbing of all of them because it's very realistic, like the change. Like the transition is so seamless, and that is where I'm bothered. Again, I've said it before, but it's the consumer level of this. Like we're getting the basic shit, and that's what we got, and that looked realistic.
Do you want
And-
to take it off full screen
Yeah, take it off
Sure.
full screen.
or share screen? Unless you got more. I mean,
No. That's pretty much it. You get where I'm coming from with this. So
yeah.
it's
So then you go to this Grok and then you hit create images.
I think it's called Imagine, something like
Well, that's
that.
it. Okay, so that's in the app. You can go to grok.com and
Yeah, that's
download
where I'm
the
at.
app, or yeah, but once you download the app, you start it up, and I think Imagine's like the second thing at the top.
And then it's like fucking the
And
world's
just
your
go
oyster.
Off to the races.
What
I'm
are some
seeing
other
no
ones?
Imagine.
Well, Imagine is the one that you want to use if you want to get the craziness.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't see that option.
Oh, are you on? If you
Do you have
download
to
from
sign
go
in?
to the no, you
You
don't have
might-
to sign in. You don't have to. If you go to the App Store and you get the Grok app on your phone, on the app, then you'll see the option for Imagine. I don't see it in the X. When you go to X and go to Grok, it's not there, but it's on the app
Okay.
for some reason.
Yeah, I'm not getting the
And
app.
then you can just
Yeah, Des, I guarantee you can figure it out.
There's-
You'll
there's
be-
a
Yeah,
hundred
I've
others.
literally been sitting here this whole time trying to find these generators, and it's like you got to pay for them.
yeah,
No,
Yeah,
Grok
Grok
gives
is
you some
free.
free ones.
it's all free from Grok.
Yeah.
That's the good one.
Or is it? Like that's the thing. Is it the good one or is it the one that's the death to society?
That's it. So that's the story. And I think it's inevitable. It's like Thanos because
Yeah.
it's super intelligence and we're not going to be able to control it. It's out of our hands. and it's already kind of off and running. And the only solution they can come up with is to put in regulations. And we know that
And who's putting in the
they've already
regulation?
tried that, and the guardrails just don't stick. They don't
or
work.
or some other country that's not subject to our laws.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Or
like it's the
bad
same.
actors. People are just going to bypass it.
It's like
We
this
we
same
really
thing
took
with
Halloween
CRISPR.
and took it to a dark level this
Wait
episode.
a second. What about what is it possible though? What if it achieves this super intelligence, but it's when it comes to how it treats mankind, it's not malevolent because it's not programmed. I mean, or do we think if it falls into the
Well,
wrong hands, which it inevitably will?
well, here's my answer to that. Who determines what is malevolent?
I'm
Is
saying
there
the way it
maybe?
treats humanity. Does it start starving us or sending the drone dogs after us? Like
Yeah,
why
I
but does
what's
the computer consider that malevolent, or do we
no, but I'm
consider
saying
it?
why would it bother?
what's good for the ants in the anthill? Does it even
Yeah,
care?
It
Does it
doesn't
even care?
care.
you
all
gotta.
right, so,
That's a very
so
good
it would
question.
try to expand itself, and if we were in the way, then so be it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not even going to be
and to
thinking.
what ends? So a computer can fucking run a planet that has no fucking spirit?
Yeah. The worst part is for us. So if 99% of humans are going to lose their jobs, this will be within 20 to 30 years. And then we're all going to just be dependent on AI. What are we going to do? We're just going to sit around and
We're gonna be like that movie where they go, it's like a Disney movie. I can't think of what it's called right now, but they go on like the blimp or something. It's like a
like
world in the sky
Ready
and
Player One or something.
they just breathe oxygen. That's the
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going
reality.
to be sad.
Oh, it's
I
terrible.
think,
It's the end of the
I
world.
think, and I like to say that we're smarter than the room on a lot of these things, but I think that like our observations on this are shockingly apropos. People that can't see that this is. I'm not saying that AI is going to fucking destroy the world. It may actually figure out a way, but it's still relying on us, and we're the flawed beings. You know what I mean?
It's like we're bad parents.
I
Horrible.
mean, the human species has this trait where it will not even put on a football helmet. It will just run headlong at top speed right off the cliff. Like we just do it
Like
all the time
lemmings.
with technology, and if something can be done, someone will do it. And like I was saying earlier, or it's like genetic engineering, CRISPR technology and all that stuff. The UN's like, oh, we have all these rules in
And
place. And the
again,
US is like,
even
we
like
won't do
you're
this.
talking about
And
CRISPR technology,
China is like doing like human animal hybrids. Like,
Yeah.
they are,
right?
Yeah.
They got people
you
with
know.
wings. But you were talking about CRISPR technology, and I think that you can say what you want about the American or United States. I think that we are still relatively, um, what's the word I'm looking for? We're trying to do the best things that we can. And yes, there are a lot of like fucking X factors that come into that. But I think overall, like if we're trying to alter genetics, we're actually trying to alter genetics to cure cancer, to make people maybe stronger, not to build superhumans that can devastate people across the world.
But it's not. They're building superhuman. They're building things for good intentions. Again, this is Frankenstein's monster, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
Pandora's
like, oh,
what is it?
you can do all these videos, you can do this. Look, it's going to cure cancer. It's going to do all this great stuff. But it doesn't have. There is no conscious. There is no morality. If it can do that, it can do all
Awful
kinds
thing.
of bad stuff. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
It's not. It's yeah.
This is maybe one of the most depressing episodes we've ever had. And I'm evil.
Do you want to see
Well,
when you see the guy that says it? Damn
I
you.
can't see you. I can't.
Damn you all to hell.
Well,
There's
no, I
some-
mean, if I guess if the
in the
if
middle
we're
screen, guys.
if we're finished talking about it, I mean, because we actually have only been on, I think, less than an hour. But if we feel like we've finished up on this topic, then I guess we have been on for a while.
I would
Well, I
like
want to know
get
about
We
your
can wrap it
face,
up.
Tom.
Okay.
I want to know about your face. Tell me more about your face.
Ooh.
Your face. You.
Oh,
Me? I
yeah.
did.
You who?
This is anti-facial recognition makeup. So you wear this and then like your phone can't you know how your phone does the facial recognition, it's turn on.
Stupid.
Doesn't
Is that
work.
is that an
Computer.
actual like
Surveillance
example
cameras.
that you copied, or did you just make it look
He
like
just
what they
made it
make
up.
it?
No, I sent it in the chat a couple days ago.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
saw
You can
that,
look it
Tom.
up.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah, no, it's real.
I mean, I think if any fans of like Buckaroo Banzai or whatever, I could see like high school kids 5 years from
Wow,
now,
Buckaroo Banzai is
like
such
coming
a
up
deep
with
pull.
makeup like that because it's going to be
It's
cool.
they're
It's
yeah,
like,
it's the young kids over in Europe that are doing it for the surveillance cameras. That's where it's
Mike,
kind of taken off.
I love that you did a Buckaroo Banzai pull. That is such a
it's a
deep
great
cut.
movie, man.
Yeah, Peter
Remember,
Weller, right?
no matter where you go,
There you
there
are.
you are.
And everyone's in that movie.
All right,
Everyone's in
guys,
that.
Peter
it's
Weller's
time.
better.
Somebody do the hand thing. Let's wrap it up.
I'm gonna
Thank
eat
you.
this.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week unless AI has already destroyed the world.
Yeah.